everyone, and welcome to Springfield Spirit Varsity Hockey. We are in Wentzville, Missouri, and all set to take part in the Luck of the Irish tournament this weekend. And both teams on the ice getting ready for the game. We look down on the ice, the Spirit in their whites, and I should say the Marshall champion Spirits as they come in here fresh on the heels of taking home the hardware in their high school league. And I'm happy to be back on the broadcast with you. And sorry I had to miss out on all that fun. Cal is too, but first let me start by saying congrats to everybody, all the boys, for an outstanding performance in Wichita and bringing home the championship. So congrats on that. Great job to Kelly Carden, my normal broadcast partner, for all the action, bringing that to us, along with Dayton Lovin, who's busy putting on the headset as we speak. Hello, Dayton.
Hello, Kurt. Hello, Spirit fans.
Welcome to the broadcast, and I was just saying, congrats on the outstanding weekend in Wichita a couple weekends ago. Very exciting to watch from home, and great job by you and Kelly to bring us that action.
Well, thank you very much. It was an exciting game, and glad we were able to get back to action after the power went out there for a while.
Touch and go there for a while. I thought that was part of the pregame theatrics.
Sure looked like it. Looked like it was going to start off like a Bulls game. I was waiting for the lights and the music, and instead they said, everybody get off the ice, come back later.
A little bit of a buzzkill there, but boys able to get her cranked up for the game, and fantastic job. Great season, way to cap it off and bring home another championship for this team. So
yep,
we'll see if we got more of that magic this weekend. And ironically enough, first game on the ice here, we're taking on that same team. I know maybe this is game 2 of the series, but no, it's not. It's not game 2 of the series. We've already won that one. We're glad to beat them again.
So I'm sure they're going to want revenge. So I'm sure they'll come out and fight. We'll see what we got here tonight.
So post regular season tournament, and got some wrinkles for the Spirit. We'll see if the Thunder have anything up their sleeves, but some lineup changes for the Spirit as they're missing several players on the weekend, and a few new players into the lineup, including Cooper Pumphrey, first and foremost, in the net, as Zane Lutsky in action this weekend, but with a skinnier hockey stick in his hand and playing out. So that'll be fun to watch him as Zane gets a look playing forward, or playing out anyway. We'll see where he ends up. And also Jay Wynn on the weekend will be playing for the Spirit, and Braden Crow as well. So some new folks in the lineup, and missing several folks that we'll go through here as we go along. But we're just about set for action here as referees at center ice with a puck in his hand.
Yep. We got to see Cam Lecker before the game as well. Former Spirit player, moved back to St. Louis. Good to see him.
Yeah, he was hobbling on some crutches. I'm not sure what the story is on that.
So he was having trouble with his hip, but he had surgery actually now. But he says after he's expected about 4 months of rehab, and hopefully be back in good shape. And he plays hockey and swims, good athlete. We miss him.
Yep, sure do. And we are underway here as the puck sent into the Wichita zone. Thunder able to pick it up, and we'll carry it back out to center ice and send it towards the Spirit line. Wyatt Worth on the puck there. He'll send across ice for Gavin Lovin. He's got room to skate down the right side. Gavin into the zone, shot, and deflected high into the netting behind the Wichita net. And we get a face-off here just 30 seconds into this one, as we'll get an early line change here. We'll see how the line combinations shake out here. As we now have Jay Wynn on the ice and Gage Robb on the wings with Captain Zon Werner centering this line. And off the draw, picked up by Wichita. They'll dump it into the zone. And chased down by the Wichita forward, puts it towards the net, but sails high. I think it was deflected over the net. And back comes the Spirit. Gage Robb will avoid a check and dump it in. played behind the net by the Wichita goalie. Big, lanky goalie there. Looks like Ken Dryden in the net there. And dumped back in by the Spirit. And taken by the Thunder once again. They'll play it up the near boards and held in as Rob will send it back to the point. John Brown tries to dump it down low. And now finally dumps it to the corner. Stolen away by Jay Wynn. He sends it on net and the save is made. Battle for behind the net, below the net. Picked up by Warner. Wrap around and strong on the post was the Wichita goaltender. Makes the save. Now centering effort and just unable to hold it in is John Brown. And so dump it in and go for a line change. Now played up the boards by the Thunder, but they can't clear it. And finally they do clear it out. And Will Peters will spin and fire towards the blue line, but stolen away and dumped back into the Spirit zone. John Brown assessing the break as so sending around the boards. And picked up there by Peters. Headman pass for Gunnar Beaver as he'll skate it in. Now centers in front. Peters is taken down and back home the Thunder. As a good back check there by Nicholas Lowe and stolen away by the Spirit as Calvin Wheeler will send the puck forward. Now bouncer settled by the Thunder and skated into the Spirit zone. Shot and a save by Cooper Pumphrey. Glove save. And a nice save there by Cooper Pumphrey, who's a up-and-coming star for the Spirit in this league.
Yep, played JV this season, had a really good season, and I'm sure we'll see good things from him this weekend.
Now Werner back to take the draw. As it's picked up by Braden Crow. He'll carry it to center ice. Feeds it to the right side for Werner. He's able to avoid a check, but then goes down in the corner. And the Thunder will pick it up there and dump it back out. Nickel Daniger tries to dump it in, but it takes an odd bounce off the stanchion. Gets his own rebound on net. Ooh, and a tricky shot there, almost snuck through Dayton. And now at the far boards, held in, shot sails well wide. And back to the point, Daniger will send it towards the net, bouncer, and pushed to the corner by the Thunder. Another crazy hop off the boards as now the Thunder will dump it in. Calvin Wheeler back to play for the Spirit up the far wall. Tyler Kane will curl back in his own zone and line it up. Now over for Crow. Braden's got room to skate. Down the left side. Into the zone, puts it on net, and gloved by the Wichita goaltender as we get a stoppage there. And face off in the Wichita zone. Nice little rush down the left side, and a good job by Crow just to put it on net and see what happens. Good pace of this one so far, Dayton.
Yep, pretty good pace.
No rust on the Blaze, doesn't seem like, after being off for a little bit.
Yep, and that's good because we didn't get in all the normal practices we would have during the regular season, but doesn't look like it's hurt too bad so far.
Now behind the net, Worth tries to center it, blocked away. Back to the point, Schimper picks down and holds it in. And now picked up by Braden, is that Crow? Is that Tyler Kane?
Tyler Kane, yep.
Centers it out and dumped back in on a delayed call as the Spirit will tag up. Now Kane at the blue line. Around one man. Looks to dump it down low and it hits a skate, doesn't get through. And Thunder able to dump it back out. This one will be on net, played by Pumphrey. And Ship back to the Spirit. Sends it up the far wall. Now back comes the Spirit to center ice. Kane will dump it in, and he's dumped to the ice. And now on the half wall, Spirit can't center it and dump back out. This one will go all the way back down for icing. And we'll get a face-off back in the Wichita zone. We have 7:22 to go here in the first period. Still no score here in Wentzville. Kurt Busson, Dayton Lovin here with Scott Lutzke bringing you the action. Nick Lutzke on the camera. Brad Allen, our
nice
play-by-play man. Back underway as Busson will chase down a loose puck in his own zone. Now to the boards and out. And taken there by the Thunder as they'll circle and bring it back in. Now dumped out low to the right, left side, just out of reach there of the Wichita forward. And Spirit able to play it back out as Gunnar Beaver will carry it down the left side. Puts it in front, just out of the reach of Low. Good thought there. Puck in the corner, sent up the boards, and another crazy hop. Crazy bounce. We've seen some crazy bounces off these boards so far in this game. As John Brown will play the puck forward out of the reach of Spirit forward and right back into the zone. Russin will stop to try to avoid a check. Goes down. Stolen away by the Thunder. Centered in front. Nobody home. And now picked up by the Spirit as they're able to carry it back the other way. Nicholas Lowe will gain the blue line and dump it in and go for a line change. Outlet pass is out of the reach of the Thunder forward. And a wave off icing, however. And we play on in the Spirit zone. Now behind the net, Bruce puck is sent below the net to the other side as they'll battle for it in the corner. And finally taken by the Spirit, Zon Werner, who I think has put on a few more inches on that hair since I've seen him last. He's got the flow going nicely. And into the Wichita zone, this puck picked up by Gage Robb. Tries to go back to the point, but fades on it a bit as the Thunder will read around the boards now to the blue line and out as this will come all the way back down the ice. And we get a stoppage for icing. Talk about some of those players that were missing on the weekend. I know we're missing Eric Life on the blue line, Houston Brackett, and Andrew Johnson.
And Skibby as well.
Yeah, Matthew Skibinski. So quite a few regular folks not in the lineup this weekend, but as I mentioned, we have a few new ones in here. And back underway as Thunder will work it into the Spirit zone, picked up by Shimp as he'll skate up the far boards. And now Will Peters carries it back to center ice. Fights off a check, he's able to get it over for Crow, and his shot sails wide. And around the boards and out as Thunder will push it into the Spirit zone. Will Peters back, and headman pass for
Nice
Lutzke.
pass.
Big Z will dump it in. Settled there behind the net by the Thunder goaltender. Lutzke comes in for the check. Misses just a bit, but he's feeling it out there. Good to see him mixing it up. Now puck in the far corner, sent to the blue line and out as Wyatt Worth will pick it up. Off the boards for Shimp, and he'll backhand it in. Now behind the net, sent up the far boards, pitching in. Spirit Clare, he slashed a bit, and he's going to draw a penalty on the Thunder.
And a high stick
The
call.
official call is that the call a high stick. That was on
motion.
Gavin, I believe, wasn't it? He was high sticked.
Must have been.
And the Spirit will go to the power play for the first time in this game. As we'll see what they want to do for the power play unit here. Looks like it's going to be Kane, Worth, and Lovin line with Daniger and John Brown. As off the face-off, Thunder win it, but they can't clear it. Held in by Daniger momentarily, but then shipped back out to center ice. And now dumped all the way back down by the Thunder. Nickel Daniger back for it for the Spirit. He'll drop it off for Worth. He's got a head of steam. Wyatt now into the Wichita zone. Now on the left side, works it in front, and a shot, bouncer off the net, still loose, and now saved as Worth just
Created a good opportunity there. Let's take a look.
making this a 1-0 game. As that puck bounced high, almost hit the top of the net, and then was bouncing in front there for a second and sent toward the net, but goaltender able to come up with it. 1:28 to go here in the penalty to the Thunder. As now back to the point. Wheeler fans on it, but he's able to keep it in on the second effort. And puck in the corner sent to the blue line and out. All the way back down, played by Pumphrey. As he'll look to distribute it. Careful there as he almost backhanded it into his own empty net. He knew what he was doing all along, though, I'm sure.
He looked confident as he was doing it.
Absolutely.
It didn't.
I
think it went where he wanted it to. So.
Now, Wichita with pressure on the penalty kill. Now finally picked up by Werner. And Zahn will carry it down the right side. A little dipsy in between the legs. And now into the corner as the Wichita player loses his stick. Able to kick it to the blue line, but held in by the Spirit. And now outlet clearing effort makes it out. And look out as the Wichita player streaking towards him, and he scores. Loose puck, and the chase was on. Wichita player able to come up with it, and beats Pumphrey to the glove side.
Yeah, here's the replay. Brady Allen was really hustling to try to break this up, but Wichita able to get a quick shot there.
Yeah, just able to sneak that one on the near side to give Wichita a 1-0 lead here. And it is a shorthanded goal as there's still 27 seconds to go in the Wichita penalty. They had pressure on before that, and then it looked like the Spirit were going to be able to clear it out, head the other way, but back it came.
Peters dropped the gloves there, but I think he was just tightening his chin strap, so now we're ready to go.
And back underway now, so the Spirit in a 1-0 hole, still on the power play with 20 seconds to go as they work it in. Lowe drops it off for Bussin. He'll try to leave it down low. Now back for Beaver. Gunner centers in front of the Lowe. Shot.
Oh, wow.
And save.
Great opportunity.
Centering feed and a one-timer shot.
Here's the replay.
As we get a look at the instant replay. Lowe picking it up in front, directing it on net, and a nice save there by the Wichita goaltender. As Wichita will send it down off the draw, kill the remainder of this penalty. John Brown will pick the puck up, cross ice for Nicholas Lowe. And now back to Brown as he'll carry it down the right side. Into the zone, sends it towards the net and sticked away by the goaltender. Chip back to center ice. Bussin has it there, and he'll spin and send it back into the zone. Spirit want to go for a line change. 1:50 to go in the first period. As pucked up into the Spirit zone, and picked up there by Daniger. He's got a man on. Able to send it across ice to an open wing, and Lutzke will drop it off for Will Peters. Peters dumps it into the zone. And now puck in the far corner, taken by Wichita as they'll skate it back out. Now the center ice avoids the check of Crow into the zone, and finally stolen away by Daniger. Nice outlet pass for Warner, but we get a stoppage. And it's going to be a penalty against the Thunder. I'm not sure why they blew the whistle on that. Spirit had the puck.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's going to be. I thought it was going to go against the Spirit. So bad break there as the Spirit had a rush the other way with Warner on the outlet pass. Had some room to skate, but they blew that play down. The good news is Spirit will go to the power play again.
The call was interference.
Okay. All right, so back to the power play go to Spirit as Kane battles for it off the draw, sends it down low, and he'll chase it down behind the net. Tyler back to the point for Daniger. Now cross ice pass for Worth, sends it across just out of the reach of Kane, and now back to the point for Daniger. Nickel will dump it down low behind the net, picked up by Worth. Spins in front, shot,
nice shot.
Save. Right back to Worth, and they'll drop it off to Daniger. His shot doesn't get through. Rebound comes right back to him. He'll try it once again on the ice, and he scores!
Daniger!
Nico Daniger took the initial shot. It was blocked, came right back to him. And a heads-up play there. He just put it on the ice. Doesn't try to go high with it, just on the ice. And he snuck it through the 5-hole, I believe, of the goaltender. And able to knock this score up at 1. It is a power play goal with 41 seconds to go in the first period. And we're ball square once again. Now the Spirit off the draw, carried back in. Kane, drop pass, and intercepted by Wichita. They'll dump it back out. Hustling after it, the Wichita player, and a good poke check there by Shemp. And Spirit able to dump it back out. Now in the zone, defenseman falls down, he's able to push it behind the net, and now finally out. In the last 10 seconds of this first period, look out, stolen away by the Thunder. Puck in the far corner, sent towards the middle, but Kane will push it away, and that'll do it for the first period. As the Spirit able to strike late in that frame to knot us back up at 1. And we'll take a break for the first period intermission. Not sure if there's any other players on that Wichita roster. We talked a little bit before the game with a few of the parents, and one of them mentioned that the Wichita does have a AA team that I guess plays in the Dallas League.
Okay.
So wasn't sure if they might wanted to pluck a player or two from that roster. I'm not sure. But you never know, as we talked about with these tournaments, you kind of get some odd rosters and players joining here or there. So.
Yes, for sure. And sometimes, you end up playing some teams that, play at a varsity level that doesn't look like a varsity level team sometimes. Yeah. But
so we got a good one here so far.
Yeah, so far we're even 1-1.
Yeah. And we're just about set for the second period. Jay Wynn on the ice once again with Werner and Rob. Jay, long-time Spirit player who's going to be very frequent with this, very familiar with this area soon, as the Winds will be heading out I-44, moving to St. Louis in the near future, so we'll miss him for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, and of course his dad Steve's been involved on the board for many years, and Steve really stepped up, done a lot of great things, so we'll miss them both, the whole family, and great family.
Yeah, so
they've done a lot to advance the Spirit organization.
Huge thanks to Steve for all he's done, absolutely. So we get a face-off outside the Wichita zone. Off the draw, taken by the Thunder, they'll push it forward. Now dumped into the Spirit zone, busted back, they'll chip it off the boards. Wins there, battles with a few players. Puck trickles out to center ice as Gage Robb on the forecheck. Wichita will bring it around the boards. Pitching in to hold it in was Brown. And now once again the puck hops over the boards. We get a stoppage and the face-off will stay in the Wichita zone this time. We see this Wichita team today. We'll get a look at another familiar opponent from years past tomorrow in Afton. And I'm not sure who the third opponent, who that third team is in this.
I don't recall. I don't think it was one that was very familiar to our leagues. So
again, Afton, one of those schools where there could be any number of combinations for a roster. So played them earlier in the tournament, handled them fairly convincingly. Hopefully we'll have a similar result tomorrow.
Yeah, and it is always interesting when we play Afton because we never know what that team's going to look like. Because whereas we have about 100 players from top to bottom in our organization, I believe they have about 4,000 players from top to bottom. So you never know what team's going to look like because they've got so many players in that organization.
Now back underway as puck stolen away by the Thunder, and now sent into the Spirit zone. Bouncer as Pumphrey will settle it for Calvin Wheeler. Up the boards he goes with it. Stolen away by the Thunder. Now down the right side on net. And a quick whistle there as the referee blows a whistle and immediately puts his hands in the air and says, my bad, because that puck was laying on the ice. As Pumphrey made the save, but it did bounce for a second in front of him. He quickly covered it after that. But a bit of a premature whistle there. boards. They'll battle for it, and won by the Spirit as Lutsky carries it forward. Now able to send it over for Shimp. No headman pass up the boards to Crow, but it's intercepted by the Thunder, and the one-timer slap shot coming from the right side, and Humphrey able to put a glove on it. This time he'll squeeze it for a face-off to his left. Warner set to take the draw once again. Ooh, right off the face-off shot came.
Another good save by Pumphrey.
Have to be heads up on that one. We're going to look at the instant replay. As the Wichita player just one-timed it off the draw. And now shot blocked by Lutsky. It was a block shot by Zane Lutsky, much to the delight of the Spirit bench as they gets a rousing hand. Now the puck just inside the Spirit zone. They're able to send it back out. Stolen away by the Thunder. So carry it in, but that was offside. As the play was disrupted at the blue line. 1-1 score here. 9:40 to go in the second period. Late night action here. 10:30 start time, so glad you're up watching it with us.
It's good to have a little caffeine on the drive for this one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Needed to stay awake and all that rain too. It was pretty treacherous there for about an hour of the drive.
Yeah, a little white knuckle getting up here for sure. Now a shot from the side to save by Pumphrey. Was it blocked by Bussin, sorry. Now, nice move by Worth. I saw some weave through center ice. Chips it forward, but sent back out. And now they're going to whistle this one down as Bussin dumped it back in on a delayed call. Played by the referee. Played by the goalie.
Just because the goalie comes out to play it doesn't mean it's offside.
And it was wide of the net, which should have been play on. But since it was played by the goaltender, they blow the whistle for an offside call. And back underway now as Wichita will dump it out. Settled by John Brown, will go off the boards, but not out. Held in by Wichita. And on the back check, Spirit able to pick it up. Nice headman pass for Lovin down the right side. Gavin looks to go around a man, he does. Shoots.
Oh, nice
near
shot.
side to save as Gavin made a nice move to beat the defenseman and just unable to finish there, but nice shot and good effort. Now still in the puck, Lovin. As he'll weave through a few more. Another shot from the other side this time. Loose puck in front and a scrum finally covered by the goaltender. And Tyler Kane in the middle of that action gets a little bit roughed up by the Wichita defense. Just sticking his nose in there, just trying to...
Gotta be there trying to get that puck in the net, right? It's part of the game.
Yeah, he didn't do anything...
he didn't slap the goalie after the whistle or anything like that.
It's all good.
Just in there tight, looking for a puck.
So face off in the Wichita zone.
It's a good shift.
Yeah. Sent on net by Thunder and cleared out by Pumphrey. Held in by Wichita on the boards as they'll try to work it in front. Centering pass, a shot on goal. Pumphrey with a pad save. Rebound to Wichita. Shot from the point. And a glove save was made. May have been going wide, but Pumphrey will put a glove on it and hold on once again.
Take a look at the replay here real quick.
Pumphrey seeing that one all the way, and he's been sharp in this game. Now shot deflected over the Spirit net, sent up the near boards, and held in by Wichita. And so I'll try to work it in front once again. Now behind the net looking for the wraparound, and unable to convert. Dumped back down low and picked up by Daniger. He'll go up the boards, but can't clear it. Now another clearing attempt held in at the point by Wichita, and Spirit have been bottled in here at the moment. We'll try the near side with it. Now Gage Rob able to send it forward for Warner. Zahn down the right side. Shot and a save. He'll chase down the rebound in the corner, but he overskates it.
Oh, and he gets hit.
And now we get a stoppage.
See if we get a high stick call here. That's what I'm expecting.
Looks like it's going to go against Wichita again. And Spirit will go to the power play for the third time in this game, I believe. Wait for the official call.
Looks like a 10 and 2.
Kentucky's motioning for another player, so maybe head contact rather than a high stick.
Be a 10 and a 2, 2 and a 10 rather.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Didn't see the official call from the referee, but yeah, looks like we're not going to get it.
Yeah, no, I
may have missed it.
The way Zahn was holding his helmet there, I'm assuming it was a head contact call since it's a 2 and 10.
So another golden opportunity here for the Spirit. So we'll go to work on the power play. Puck is held at the point by John Brown. Now Bouncer settles it, backhands it down low. Below the net, picked up by Gavin Levin. Can't settle it. And now Tyler Kane will work it in the corner. With a Wichita defender. Now help from Worth as he falls down in play. Picked up by Wichita, running around the boards. Great job by John Brown to get that leg on it, but finally stolen away by Wichita as they'll carry it back into Spirit zone. Good poke check there by Daniger, and back he comes. Into the Wichita zone down the left side.
Oh! Nice feed, so Wyatt Worth not able to capitalize.
Just unable to convert as Worth has it once again. Back for Daniger. He'll carry it in and dump it in the corner. Worth will pick it up behind the net. Looks to avoid a check. Chips it down low for Kane, out of his reach, but it's able to be picked up by Lovin with 15 seconds to go in the penalty. Rister from the point is well wide. Now centering pass, shot, and whistled wide again by Werner, and picked up by Nickel Daniger on the half board. Cross-ice pass for Lovin, shot, and save. Back to the point, just out of the reach of John Brown. And he'll back things up and send it across ice. Now stolen away by the Thunder into the Spirit zone. Shot from the right side. And Pumphrey able to get a glove on it and deflected high into the netting behind him. Another shorthanded opportunity there for the Thunder as they're able to work the puck into the Spirit zone.
Good shift by the Spirit team there. It did have some opportunities and had the puck in their zone for most of that power play.
Working it well on the power play, but now headman pass out of the reach of Wynn and all the way down for icing with 3 seconds to go in the penalty to the Wichita player. 5:25 to go here in the second period, still a 1-1 score. And Spirit will have a personnel change here as Wyatt Shimp on the ice with Brady Allen. Now off the draw, puck to the far boards, picked up by Brady. Overskates it a bit now, chips it to the line, but held in. And skated back down and shot on goal from the right side. Once again, Pumphrey coming up strong. As we get a look at the instant replay, kind of a bad angle, but nice shot from the side. And Pumphrey saw that one all the way. No rebound on that one. Looks like it'll be Will Peters taking this draw. With Nicholas Lowe and Gunnar Beaver on his wings. Puck in the corner as Spirit will pick it up. Shimp. Oh, that pass hits a leg, doesn't make it. Now, Will Peters will pick it up and carry it to center ice. Will down the left side. Taken down, able to work it into the zone. Now sent toward the net. Low is shot, and that one hits a defenseman in front. The centering effort is sticked away, held in by Brady Allen. He'll dump it down in the corner for Nicholas Lowe. Nicholas will dump it below the net, and just unable to catch up with it was Peters. And the Thunder able to dump it back out. And now puck is played over the Spirit bench as they try to clear it in. Some friendly fire there as that puck was sailing at players on the bench.
And that's why they have the players wear the helmets on the bench at all times.
Yes,
just in
absolutely.
case.
So we'll get the face-off at center ice. Werner will bring it back for Bussin. He'll spin with it. And a big check taken down. Gets right back up. Shakes it off. But big check there.
It really was.
Now Crow wants to mix it up too. Puck into the Spirit zone, or into the Wichita zone. And now play back out. Bussin has it. Head up, Cal. Watch out. Nice pass forward for Werner. Zahn sends it on net. And a save was made. Juicy rebound, but it was picked up by Wichita. And skated back into the Spirit zone. Now behind the net. Played to the near boards. Intercepted there by the Spirit. Back comes Werner. Down the right side, he'll look to cut it in front, drops it off. Lutzky shot, and a save was made. Lutzky with a nice shot on goal and a beautiful drop pass from Werner.
Goalie to goalie.
That's right. You would have heard the Spirit bench absolutely erupt if Lutzky would have buried that one. And we'll get a line change now. Meanwhile, Bussin appears to be all right. He was absolutely rocked.
That was a big check.
It was a clean hit, for the most part, I think. Now a shot in front of the net. A nice centering feed to Kane. We'll get a look at the replay. It was from Tyler Kane. I'm not sure who the pass came from, but it was a shot from Kane. Yeah. Scott Lutzky points out that the Spirit having trouble winning faceoffs in this game. Now, Worth working the puck up in the far corner, sends it down low, and stolen away by the Thunder. Big number 37, able to chip it out all the way back down. It's not going to go far enough for icing, though, as Daniger will pick it up. Tries to send it up the far boards, but it's intercepted. Now loose in the corner. Spirit will fail to clear it once again. Summary pass in front.
Oh, big trip!
And
no call.
No call.
It was definitely.
Referees challenged in this one a bit. Nice little give and go there by the Spirit, but maybe one too many passes. And unable to bury it on a nice 2-on-1 odd man rush. Still in the zone, summary pass in front. Gage Robb will backhand it down low. And to the blue line, but not out, held in.
Oh!
As now the Thunder will dump it all the way down. This one will go for icing. As we'll come back for a face-off in the Wichita zone. I mentioned briefly a second ago the refereeing has been a little suspect in this one.
It has.
Maybe some not 100% correct interpretation of some rules out there, but
yeah. Definitely have made some calls, but now that the game's getting a little chippier, it's going to be important for the referees to make sure they keep the game safe.
yeah, reel it in a bit here. Now back comes Wichita into the zone with some speed down the left side to the outside, and puck on net. Rebound. Humphrey coming up big for the Spirit. Puck in the far corner now as Gage Robb will backhand it to the blue line, but not out. Held in. And number 63 tried to go around a man. He's got some moves, but stolen away by the Spirit. Back they come. Jay Wynn down the right side. His shot is deflected wide. Puck sent to the blue line. Shimp will dump it back in as the Spirit tag up. Wichita on the puck as they'll send it forward. Stolen away by, well, loose puck now is stolen by Shimp as he sends it forward for Werner. Zahn down the left side, gains the blue line, sends it towards the net. It's a skate. And now now dumped down low behind the net. On it there, the Wichita defenseman send it up the far boards. Good job there by Gage Robb to intercept it. Still on his stick. Gage dumps it down low and peels off. Now I think he wants to go for a line change. And now loose puck at the Spirit blue line, played by Shimp. As it's intercepted there by the Thunder and sent back out. And another icing call with 32 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off coming back in the Wichita zone. Line change for the Spirit, as it'll be Peters, Lowe, and Beaver back on the ice. Busting in Brown, defensive pairing. Now puck played forward by the Thunder as John Brown battling a man in front, able to win that battle, and Spirit will send the puck out. Last 15 seconds of this period. Cross-ice pass is settled by Nick Lowe, and so weave down the right side. Able to avoid a check and chase it into the corner. As that'll do it for period number 2. No score in that second period. Another closely contested battle as the Spirit have a feisty Thunder team on their hands tonight.
Yeah, Thunder is playing a good game. They've been in the penalty box a lot, and we've not been able to capitalize as much as we would like on that, but did get one power play goal in the first period, and hopefully if they stay in the penalty box some more in the third period, we'll have another opportunity. It looks like we'll have a 15-minute period in the third.
All right, so we'll see how the conditioning is for these guys as we go to this third period. On a personal note, I'd like to send a shout out to my 2 favorite ladies in the world, my wife Cindy and my daughter Macy, who are not able to make this trip because they're heading to the other side of the state, Kansas City. Macy dealing with some medical issues, and they're going up there for some treatments. So I want to let them know we're thinking about them.
Oh, wow.
As they are over in Kansas City this weekend. So thinking about you girls and we love you.
Yeah. Wish them well there. I'll give a couple of shout outs if the grandparents stayed up late. Carolyn Lovin, Gavin's grandma, her birthday is Monday, and Grandpa, Harry Bergman, his birthday was yesterday. So.
All right, well, happy birthday, absolutely. And talked about earlier some of the players that were missing on the weekend. I think I failed to mention Major Carden, who's another big piece of this roster that's not out. We talked about Kelly not being here on the broadcast, which we miss for sure. But Major not being on that ice is a big miss as well. So
yeah, Major had an outstanding season.
Now back underway as we are whistled down on an icing call there.
Was it Peters?
And we got a face-off just outside the Spirit zone. Dumped into the Spirit zone. Back forward is Calvin Wheeler. He'll play it behind his own net. He's got pressure on. And it's stolen away by the Thunder. And puck sent over to the player to the right side. Doesn't get through. Fortunately, the Spirit able to carry it back out. And now sent into the zone. Stolen away by the Thunder. Back they come. Center ice. Daniger lines a man up and flashes into the boards. Thunder still able to carry it in, and they score. We'll get a look at the instant replay as the Thunder able to carry it in down the left side. And not sure if we'll have a, yeah, here we go. Just worked it in front as the Thunder forward able to beat the defense and work himself clear in front. Not much Cooper Pumphrey could have done on that one. And the Thunder back on top of this one once again, now 2-1. As puck sent all the way down the ice, no icing. As we play on here. Ship chasing the puck down, was able to get to it. And Spirit will work it the other way. Now Braden Crow will dump it down into the Wichita zone. behind the net. Kane battles for it. Able to pick it up. Works it in front. Shot from the side. The save was made. Rebound to the point. Dumped in by Brady Allen. Now behind the net for Lutzke. And he's unable to catch up to it. As the Thunder will carry it to the blue line and now out. Back down the left side. Into the Spirit zone. Puck sent toward the net. And sticked away by Brady Allen. Pushes it to the blue line, and that one comes out on a delayed call. Thunder will touch up. And on the puck shim for the Spirit. Sends it to center ice once again. Now Brady Allen will pick up a loose puck. Try the other side with it. Back comes the Spirit. Into the zone. Kane in front for Lovin. His shot sails just wide. A nice centering feed from Kane. Now falling down on the play was Werner. From his knees, gets the shot off.
And it was a nice shot. Glove saved by the goalie, but
Falls
he had
down.
a good look at it.
Still had all kinds of time to take that shot. I think he thought about getting up, but it's like, well, I guess I'll just wind her up and rip it. He got, like you said, he got a good wood on it. So
Yep.
that would have been a highlight goal there.
Definitely.
Now puck loose along the boards as they'll battle for it. Picked up by the Thunder and sent back to center ice. Dumped in by the Spirit. And chasing after it, Gage Robb in the near corner, along with a couple of Thunder players. They'll carry it back to center ice. And into the zone.
John Brown with an amazing
John Brown doing
defensive play.
down things. Able to pick that puck up and send it out. Right back in by the Thunder. Busting will play it forward. And now center ice stolen away by the Thunder once again. Into the zone. Big hit there by John Brown. Takes him off the puck. And the Spirit battle for it along the far boards. As back to Brown it'll come. John will try the near boards and dumps it in. Below the net, Gage Robb will chase it down. Can't catch up to it. It's now help from Worth, but the Thunder able to break that press and skate it back to center ice. Now stolen away by Daniger. He'll send it in. And played there by Wichita. Big number 37 skates it forward. Some nice moves for the big man. Now intercepted, back comes the Spirit. In the clear, over for King.
No!
And he can't bury it.
What a pretty opportunity.
Goodness.
What a pretty opportunity. Here's the
Beautiful
replay.
give and go. But once again, Spirit unable to convert as that pass across for Lovin was just a bit behind him.
Yeah, and the goalie did slide over, and he had him pretty well covered, so he tried to get it back to Tyler Kane.
Yeah.
Just not able to, just a little outside there.
Man, that was close.
Yeah, that was
Pretty
it.
play there, but
It's good teamwork.
yes, it was. So the Spirit unable to convert there. We remain 2-1 with 11 minutes to go in this one. Still plenty of time on the clock, but the Spirit facing a 1-goal deficit. And you're going to stop it here as the puck sails over the bench area. Spirit. Face off in center ice. Puck played to the Wichita line. Twisted off the glass and now dumped into the Spirit zone. Humphrey behind his net to settle it. As Daniger sends it up the boards. Nice and efficient breakout there for the Spirit. But stolen away in the neutral zone by Wichita. And they're able to work it back into the Spirit zone. Right side, shot came blocking away by Humphrey. And back comes the Spirit. Kane into the zone. This shot wide, now centering pass. And stolen away by Wichita as they'll skate it back out. And now into the Spirit zone.
Nice hard shot there, but
Yeah.
nice glove save by Pumphrey.
Shot from the right side. Saw that one all the way. He's able to drop down and put a glove on it. And face-off coming up in the Spirit zone. Will Peters will take the draw. by the Thunder as they'll bring it around the boards. Now, dumped down low as Surrey pass came in front. Good defensive play there by the Spirit, able to deflect that one into the corner. And now chip back up to center ice. Bodies flying out there now as Brady Allen's taking off the puck. Spirit with the puck in their own zone. Cross-ice pass as Nicholas Lowe will pick it up, works it into the zone. Trying a little toe drag move there. And now slap from the point is just a bit wide off the stick of Brady Allen. Will Peters is there for the Spirit. Cross for Nicholas Lowe. And now up to the blue line. And out. Bouncer in the neutral zone, picked up by Wyatt Shimp as he'll dump it in and takes a big hit along the boards. Now Wichita in their own zone. Cross-ice pass is deflected partially by Werner, but Wichita able to advance the puck into the Spirit zone. Surrey pass in front, and a save made by Pumphrey on that backhander. Spirit able to pick it up. Back they come. Outlet pass just out of the reach of Braden Crow. And dumped to the blue line and out as Wichita back into the Spirit zone. Down the left side. Centering effort doesn't get through as they'll send it back to the point now. Shot sails wide. Picked up on the side of the net and a couple whacks at it by the Wichita forward. Pumphrey once again strong on the post. And now Rister from the point is deflected. Spirit able to clear it out. Sent to the blue line, but broken up and taken back by the Thunder as they'll work it toward the Spirit zone. Brady Allen there, strong on the puck for the Spirit, but he's checked into the boards. Now he's able to knock down a centering pass, still loose on the ice. Picked up by the Thunder, sent on net. And a stick save made by Pumphrey. Still loose. Taken by the Thunder and a shot from the side. Pad save this time by Pumphrey, as he's seen a lot of shots in this game. Now Wichita on the puck once again, as they'll carry it to the Spirit line. Taken there by Bussin. Looks to work it out. Cal. Headman pass is deflected into the zone by Lovin. And he'll chase it down. Up the near boards it comes, as this time Wichita able to break it out with some efficiency. And now let's get it to the center ice line toward the Spirit end. Nice job there. Number 63, he's got some talent. But it's finally stolen away from him. And Tyler Kane, who's got some talent of his own, works it in. And a shot. And a save was made. As a nice nifty moves there by Tyler Kane. Working his way through traffic, clears himself for the shot, backhander. And once again, goalie comes up with a save and the net came off in the process. Beautiful move there by Tyler.
Really was.
As the Spirit come close once again, but now time becoming a factor as there's 6:52 to go in this game. Spirit still trailing 2-1. Now off the draw. Puck played to the line, not out. As circling with it is Lovin. Gavin tries to work himself free for a shot. Now back to the point. Daniger will dump it down low. Picked up behind the net by Kane. Tries to ring it up the boards. And still working the puck back for Wheeler now as he'll send it in the far corner. Back for it. The Wichita defense chips to the blue line, but not out. And Rister from Daniger sent in front. And Worth spins and tries to redirect it on net, but unable to do so. Now loose puck in the corner. As Wheeler working there for the Spirit along with Lovin. Gavin lines it up. And a shot, a save. As once again sailing into the crease area was Kane, where he is roughed up a bit by the Wichita defenseman.
It's a shot.
Point blank shot there. Lovin able to wind up. But the goalie saw that one all the way. Came out to cut down the angle. And we'll get a face-off in the Wichita zone. Zon Warner will take it. Once again, Wichita able to gain possession and dump it out. This one is going to go for icing. Just barely snuck all the way down the ice as Daniger was back for the Spirit. So face off back in the Wichita zone. Kane will take it this time. Once again, won by the Thunder. And they'll send it back to neutral ice. Play there by the Spirit, sent back in. Warner chases it down the left side. Shot. And a save. Give another whack at it from the side of the net. Up these far boards now and shipped back to center ice by Wichita. And immediately back in by the Spirit.
Jay Wynn with a nice drive in.
Taking it at the blue line by Daniger, dumps it down low. Now Wynn centers it. Hot pass through the crease, doesn't connect. Now a shot from the side. And a wraparound effort from Gage Robb. And once again, the net off the post. As we've seen that. We've seen this story before. Nice heads-up play there by Gage as he almost able to sneak that one in. Another face-off coming up in the Wichita zone. Will Peters will take the draw. Spirit need to start winning some of these face-offs.
Absolutely.
Putting themselves in a bind by not being able to possess the pucks off of face-offs. Now Boston has it at his own blue line. Circles, center ice. Wants to work it into the zone.
Nice
Down
moves.
towards the net.
Oh
And
my
a
goodness.
shot. And almost buries it. And guess what? Net comes off. What a nice individual effort there by
Cal.
Boston.
He owned this play and this puck. He danced around everybody. Had a real nice opportunity there.
Through the legs of the defenseman. And just narrowly missed tying this one. And face off once again in the Wichita zone. Loose puck along the boards picked up by Peters. Sends it across out of the reach of the low. Bouncer as Nichols tries to settle it. Behind the net, Peters will pick it up. Will look to feed it across. Bouncer to the point, busting able to hold it in. Dumps it below the net. Low there for the Spirit along with Peters. And now Beaver sends it in front. As to the blue line, that puck hit, I believe, somebody on the bench over there and came back into play. 4:17 to go in this one. Spirit still on the wrong end of a 2-1 score here as they look to get this thing tied. Line change here with the Kane, Leavenworth line back on the ice. And Tyler set to take the draw. So the linesman will do one of the center out of the face-off. Now back underway. Going by the Thunder and skated back to center ice. Now in the Spirit zone. Lovin there for the Spirit. And now help from John Brown below the net. Stolen away by Worth. Back from the Spirit. Wyatt avoids one check. Now cross-ice pass for Lovin. Gavin settles it and puts it on net. And Wyatt tried to redirect it on net. But the Wichita goaltender able to come up with it. As the shot came across, and Wyatt tried to whack it out of midair, but
Another good opportunity.
yeah, we're buzzing. I think sooner or later we're going to get one here, but as we said, time becoming a factor. There's less than 4 minutes to go in this one. As puck in the far corner now, Lovin there. Worth is loose in front.
Oh, just wide.
Worth sent it just wide. Now John Brown holds it at the point. Dumps it back down low.
Oh no!
Daniger unable to hold it in, but hustling back for it. Now stormed by the Thunder. And a shot on goal and save made by Pumphrey. Now the outlet pass comes to Worth as he'll skate it in. Cross-ice pass for Lovin, but he's unable to work it through traffic. And back comes Wichita, number 63, who's dangerous.
Oh, nice
And
steal by Daniger there.
Daniger. Looked like he was going to line him up and put him into next week,
Oh!
but stole the puck away. Shot on goal. And action now as Wichita carries it back in. Now played by the Spirit. Back comes Kane down the right side. 2-on-2 with Lovin in front. Tyler, around one man. They're on goal. He shoots.
Yes! Yes! We have a new hockey game now. 2:33 left to
We
play.
do have a new hockey game on another beautiful individual effort by Kane, working the puck down the right side. We'll get a look at the instant replay on this one. He had Lovin in front, but he's able to beat the defender, and boom, works himself free for the shot, and he buries it. So we got a brand new game, as you said, Dayton, and back underway with 2:30 to go in this third period. Now dumped in by Wichita behind the net. Shep's there for the Spirit along with Warner. Puck takes a crazy hop once again off the boards as it's sent over the glass on the far side of the rink now. We've had several of those crazy bounces off of weird spots on these boards, and that one was almost like a, I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know what that bounced into there.
But it changed directions almost like it came back toward the way it was going, the opposite way. It was weird. Now a bouncer settled by the Wichita player. It's stolen away by Warner. Cross-ice pass for Jay Wynn. He'll carry down the right side. Straight to the center is Gage Robb. And a loose puck in front, sent wide. Now the Spirit dangerous once again. Gage Robb up the boards for Warner. Now back to Bussin, wrist shot, and that one doesn't get through. John Braun will dump it down low as he'll get it back from Robb. Now Gage on the half board, sends it in front, tries to find Jay Wynn, and tied up in front. Wynn not able to get a shot off. Now dump back in the corner for Wynn. With just over a minute to go here, 1:16. Spirit still on the puck in the zone. Over for Bussin. Bussin lines it up. Shot.
Oh!
And rebound. Wow. Save was made as now puck played out, stolen away by the Spirit, carried back in by Nicholas Lowe. He's pinched to the boards and picked up by Wichita up the far boards. Now bouncer at the blue line. Sent back out. Brady Allen dumps it in. And Peters chasing after it.
Daniger.
Far boards or near boards. Daniger holds it in. Shot. Deflected just wide. Peters there for the Spirit. Tries to center it. 32 seconds to go in this one. Carried back out by Wichita. And dumped in. As Pumphrey will settle up behind his own net. Daniger picks it up there. Off the far boards as he runs into a man and plows him down as he groggily skates to the bench. We play on here. Last 8 seconds, careful here, so he'll carry it into the zone. And a shot. And save made by Pumphrey with 2.9 to go on the clock here. Wild action here late.
Yeah, it has been an exciting third period.
As one last crack at it here on the face-off in the Spirit zone.
Why are you not pulling your goalie?
Looks like Wichita's going to talk about, well, 2.9 to go. As off the draw, the puck is sent to the near boards, and that'll do it. So, take a deep breath now. Not the result we wanted, but after falling behind twice. Spirit able to fight back and put a late one on the board and earned themselves a hard-fought 2-2 tie.
Yeah, and Spirit did play a good game, stayed out of the penalty box. Wichita was in the penalty box several times.
One minor penalty?
I don't believe so. I believe we did not. Wish we could have capitalized on a couple power plays, but hey, good game overall.
Yep. We'll take a look at our next action as both teams giving some stick taps to each other out there on the ice. We'll be back your way tomorrow at 1:15, taking on the Afton Americans. That will be from the Maryville Ice Arena. My first trip to that facility.
Yeah,
so
it's
I'm
a
excited for that.
nice new facility in Chesterfield.
And later in the day, we'll be at Maryville once again, taking on the Vikings team. I'm not sure, Orland Park, Chicago area team. So not sure, I don't know much about them. Do you know anything about them? Scott doesn't know a whole lot about them, so we'll see what we have in store. So we'll take a break and be back your way tomorrow. Dayton, thanks for jumping in here this weekend. Once again, Kelly, we miss you on the broadcast. And miss Carden Major on the ice, along with the rest of the guys who can't make it this weekend. But nice to see some of those other guys jump in there and get a chance to mix it up.
Yep, absolutely.
Once again tomorrow. And we will come your way from Maryville. Once again, 2-2 score from Wentzville.
It just depends on how
And
it all
we'll
works
see
out.
ya
If we're in the bottom,
See you, Spirit fans.
here.
Oh, here's good.
Yeah.
I can bring the right. If you're here, you're good. If you're on the North Rink or Rink A in St. Peter's, you're good. I can up in Maryville because they got the net all the way around. They got great lighting, but
You can't have them both worlds.
No.
You gotta have one.